Okay, good evening. It's 5 o'clock. Nobody's here yet, but I'll go ahead and get started. And if somebody comes on, we'll switch gears a little bit. Wanted to talk about your assignments last week for the communication channels. I thought for the most part they were pretty good. Some of you kind of missed the mark and just gave a general overview of the channels themselves. I was really looking for more specifics of the channels that you would use for your campaign. For example, which TV station or radio station or newspaper that you would actually be using. But overall, I thought you all did a pretty good job with that. So if you have any questions, go ahead, and I've graded those assignments. You can go ahead and look at them, and we can go on from there. If you have questions, let me know. So this week's assignment, which is not due until the 22nd of April, and I'll talk about that break here in just a second, I want you to create a budget. The assignment page pretty much has it. I would actually like an Excel sheet with your budget laid out. I do not really want an academic paper, but I would like a brief paragraph or two describing the budget. Okay, so I'd like for you to submit two documents, one being an Excel sheet that has the budget in it, and two being a Word document with your, like I said, a paragraph or two description. Okay, so that's pretty much it. What I would like, and again, that's not due until April 22nd because of the Easter holiday. So next week there will not be a Zoom meeting. We're covering that today. Our next Zoom will not be, actually, let me pull up my calendar here. Our next Zoom meeting will not be until the 24th of April. Okay. So let's talk quickly about your discussion assignment. This is this assignment really, it's really in two different parts. One would be, I don't actually want you to create a press release, but something that you would actually information that would be contained in the release if you were to write one. As well as that last paragraph, how you would actually deal with the crisis as presented in the assignment. Okay. So what I'll do is I've covered those things. It's 4:05. I'll cover a couple other quick things with your readings and so forth. I would really suggest that everybody really watch that TED Talk with Jimmy Lin. It's really very informative. I think it's one of the it's a way for you all to really get a good piece of information on kind of where we were and where we are and how we got to where we are in terms of sports media. Okay. So I'll stay on the line here for a couple more minutes if anybody jumps on, and if not, we'll end it. Okay, we'll go ahead and end it there. I hope everybody has a safe, happy, and joyous Easter, and you spend some time with friends and family, and celebrate this wonderful holiday. Again, remember, these assignments are not due until next week, and our next Zoom meeting will be on the 24th of April. All right. If you need anything in the meantime, please feel free to reach out. Take care.